So some of us grew up in stuffing families. Some of us grew up in very explosive kinds of families where we just spewed all over the place. And so wherever you are, anger is very manageable according to the Bible. So let's just jump into these 5 key ideas of how to really manage anger. And the first one is this. The first idea is we need to stop. We need to stop. Now let me tell you, there are some psychologists that have coined this idea of cognitive immobility. And cognitive immobility is the idea of when you get so angry, when your arousal goes up so much, you can't even hardly think. You've ever heard of the phrase, he was so angry he couldn't even see straight. Well, there's some real legitimacy to that because we can't think straight. We can't physically function the way we need to many times when anger hits. And so the first place we need to do is we need to delay our response. We need to stop. And what I mean by delaying our response is this. Man, there are some times when you could be in a heated argument with somebody and you just need to get out of the situation. You just need to physically leave the room, okay? And so Daniel Goldman, who is a specialist in emotion, says that most men, when they get absolutely enraged and furious, they will either become physically abusive or they will get out of the house and go drive a car. Isn't that interesting? High probability that you're going to see an angry male on the road driving a car, and that if you see that, he's probably angry about something, okay? And so, but one strategy that really works well is just, if you feel yourself getting angry and that arousal coming on, you just leave the room. Christy and I have something that we do in our marriage, and again, I'm being very authentic with you guys, and we learned it back several years ago, and it's this. If I'm getting too angry inside, or she feels like she's getting too angry in a conversation, then we just say this. I can't deal with this right now. I am leaving the room because I cannot deal with the anger that I'm feeling. We'll have to talk about it later. And we get out of there. Or very quickly, you can just say, I got to go. And we just leave the room. And so that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing because we need time to process. Our bodies need time to kind of calm down emotionally and physically, right? And so sometimes it's helpful for you just to go and just lay down somewhere. Just lay down. Just give your time for your body to have some space, right?